You ever have one of those players that's really persistent about a seemingly unimportant thing that they're super into but no one else really cares about? Our druid, for example, absolutely adores all plants and animals, and goes out of his way to help them to the point of absurdity. So this story comes from the time when his need to rescue some chickens nearly got the whole party killed. Let's do this. Our party had been sent on a scout and rescue mission in an Underdark drow base after an attack at a monastery. A couple of our monk friends had asked us to investigate and to try to close off the portal the drow had used from both sides. Naturally, not even 10 minutes into our mission, we ran into a problem. We were attempting to be sneaky, but it was difficult in particular for me as a cleric in heavy armor clanking everywhere. Unfortunately, we ran into an enemy we'd met once before, a high-level spellcaster who was working for a cult trying to open the gate between planes to free her mistress, the Queen of Air and Darkness. It turns out she wasn't just a powerful spellcaster, she was also a lich. She sent the majority of our group to a pocket dimension where she trapped souls and used them as an energy source for her phylactery. Well, I knew she was evil before, but Litchfield, really? That's just terrible. It was just me and the sorcerer left, but we somehow defeated her, though her phylactery was intact and we didn't know where it was in the base. Phylacteries are kinda like horcruxes for liches. So long as they remain intact, the lich can eventually come back again no matter how many times you defeat them. We needed to get the rest of the group back, however. We plane shifted to the pocket dimension, learned about the host of souls there, and even encountered the soul of a friend of ours, Nathan, who had been captured in the attack, telling the group his body was in the base somewhere, along with several other prisoners. Our drow blood hunter was in love with this guy, so it was especially important to him that we located Nathan. After escaping the pocket dimension, we searched around the base more, looking for our friend and the phylactery. We found the food and storage area, including a room just full of potatoes, and even came across several chickens in a pen. Naturally, our animal-loving druid wanted to befriend them. Can I ask the chickens if they want to come with me on my adventures? Sure, roll animal handling. Oh sweet, a nat 20, and I've got plus 10 to animal handling anyway. So while the rest of us are going around and exploring the area, our druid just spends the entire time talking to the chickens, learning their backstories, and just being buddies with them, even offering them some potatoes to eat. So what are their names? Let's see, let me just check my notes, and, Jack, Janet, and Chrissy. Did you just Google the names of the characters from Three's Company? Maybe. Yeah, you're coming with me now, homies. Bark, bark. Okay, guys, we gotta be real sneaky and quiet so we don't get caught, okay? Bark, bark. Bark. We kept exploring, next finding the room where driders are created. For those who aren't familiar, if a drow fails a test to Loth, the goddess of the drow, they are forced to turn into driders, and it's a nasty process. The room is overall creepy, and the chickens are not having it. Okay. Aramel, we've got to keep going. You're going to need to say goodbye to the chickens if they won't follow us. Guys, it's been a great run. We've made it really far. No, you haven't. It's been like 10 minutes. Remember the good times. Remember the potatoes, guys. Don't worry, I'll come back for you. Due to the nat 20, the chickens are inconsolable. Be strong, my dudes. It'll be all right. Bark, bark, bark. Bark, bark, bark. Oh my god, this is the worst. What if I just stay here?
No, Aramel.
We drag him away, through the room and up to the next floor. It's a single large chamber, and all along the wall are green, pulsating chrysalises, which we can tell have people inside, presumably the prisoners and Nathan. Several drow scientists are walking through the room, occasionally stopping to look at a chrysalis and taking notes. The chrysalises are all connected together with strange vines or tissue, leading into something at the far end of the chamber. There is a throne with a familiar-looking pendant atop it. The Lich's phylactery. We go into combat with the fighters of the group, with the majority of the drow scientists running out of the room away from us. Unfortunately, the Lich's pet Garistro stuck around to play. I was a little sad we had to fight him, because we encountered his soul in the pocket dimension and he was perfectly nice to us there. Jeff, I know you're still in there. You've got to remember me. We're your friends. After a tough fight, we finally defeated Jeff the Garistro. Yes, that was his name. And we destroyed the phylactery, killing the Lich once and for all. We began to free people from the chrysalises all throughout the room. Unfortunately, the drow who had escaped earlier alerted the guards at the base that we were here, and we started hearing soldiers coming up the stairs. The druid and I went to the door to hold off the enemies, while the others began to free the people from the chrysalises, including Nathan. The group was low on hit points and spell slots, so we needed to get out as soon as possible. I can cast Stone Shape to seal the door. Get back. As you are about to cast the spell, you hear the sounds of clucking in the distance. You see a group of soldiers coming up the way, and 3 chickens biting at their ankles and jumping at faces trying to stop them. Wait! The chickens! It's okay. I'll leave a little chicken-shaped door for them. I'm going to kill these chickens personally if this costs us. Come on, you guys! The 2 hens run through the door, but Jack refuses, trying to give them time to get to the door. Jack, no! Don't be a hero! Bark, bark, bark. Oh, for the love of... Guys, come on! I'm having a legitimate dramatic moment here. You know, with the character I love and who we've been trying to rescue this whole time. Hang on, I'll try to help Jack. Okay, no, fine, whatever, it's fine. Using one of my last spell slots, I cast Confusion on the crowd, causing them to halt their movements temporarily. Come on, buddy! He finally runs through, and I seal the rest of the door with Stone Shape. We rush over to the group to help free the rest of the captives, while the soldiers on the other side are slowly breaking down the stone door. We managed to free everyone, and all of us got through a teleportation circle just as the door was broken down by the soldiers. The party arrived safely back to the monastery, along with all the prisoners and 3 new bird buddies for Aramil. They are not coming with us. What? No! You know, I could go for some fried chicken.
Don't you dare.
Okay, yeah, I was just kidding. Probably. And so, we continued on our quest, leaving the 3 chickens to live out their lives at the monastery, where I'm sure they fit in just fine. Piesu Domine Dona eis requiem. See you next time. Thanks guys for watching my first ever D&D story. I'm not the greatest artist in the world, but I just really needed to show off some of the ridiculous antics that my group and I get up to. I've been playing with this particular D&D group for about 4 or 5 years now, so we've been playing this for quite a while. If you're interested in seeing more of these stories in the future, please leave a comment below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and hopefully you'll see more of these in the future. Thank you everyone, and I'll see you in the next video.